Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
Washington's Mix 107.3, the Diamond in the Morning show. Graham, Arbitron rated 11 listeners strong, and darn lucky to have that many. 824. Here's the Dave Matthews Band, Crash Into Me, from the Crash CD. Mix 107.3. Wee wee.
You got your ball, you got your chain. Turn your eyes, go fast into me.
From the nation's capital, it's Mix 107.3 in Washington, D.C. Diamond of the Morning at 827. That's Dave Matthews Band and Crash Into Me on Mix 107.3. Oh, there we go again.
I call that job security.
Some sun poking through the clouds now. We'll see more sun as the day wears on. And a high of 70 today. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and 70. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 75. It is 55 in Baltimore, 49 at Dulles, and 53 at National Airport, Mix 107.3. You'd like to believe everybody who gets married out of love.
Yes, you would.
And a desire to spend the rest of their lives together in wonderment and joy every day.
Yes.
Well, not all brides marry for love. Some do it just to have a great party. A survey in Brides Magazine reveals that 9% of brides-to-be admit they're getting married just so they can throw a big reception.
Boy, they're in for a big shock.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
3% say they're getting married just for the wedding gifts.
What?
Seriously. Other secrets of the survey revealed show that 6% of brides say they're tying the knot to please their mother. Well, that I believe. 29% are afraid mom will take control of the wedding, though.
Yeah.
30% of the brides were worried their future hubby will have a wild bachelor party. And 5% of brides admit that they're concerned their husbands might ditch them before they get to the altar.
Wow.
Jeez, how depressing.
We wonder why the divorce rate is so high.
Yeah. I mean, haven't they
3%.
ever heard of, potluck? If you want to have a party, have a party.
3% do it just for the wedding gifts. Admitted that.
They get a toaster. Big whoop.
9% admitted it just for the party.
That's astounding, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually. 829 in Washington, Mix 107.3.
See, I've always thought that was the whole wrong approach anyway, because when you're getting married, you have this partner and you have the love and the joy and everything to share for the rest of your life. The people who should be able to register for gifts are people who are single and bitter like me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Where would you register, Stace?
Everywhere. Everywhere. You could buy me as many gifts as you want, but you already get a lot of stuff you get a lot of emotional fulfillment out of your wedding.
Yes, hopefully so. That's really the point, isn't it? 829, Stace, what's up now?
Just a lot of slow traffic, particularly south of town, trying to come up 210 and 295. There had been an accident on the ramp between 210 and 295. I'm Stacey Bin with traffic on Mix 107.3.
It's 53 degrees at 8:30. I'm Barbara Britt with Mix 107.3 News and Information brought to you by Honor Tech. The suspect charged with fatally wounding a D.C. police officer Saturday night has a long police record, according to Mayor Barry, who says 22-year-old Maurice Douglas Jr. is not a newcomer to crime. Police Officer Robert Johnson and Sergeant Paul Shelton were near the 6th District Police Station waiting for a fellow officer to get off work to celebrate Sergeant Shelton's birthday on Saturday night when they were shot from 30 yards away. Police Chief Larry Soulsby says the officers never even returned fire. Officer Johnson died several hours later. He is survived by his wife and 2 small children. Sergeant Shelton, shot in both feet, was treated and released. Officer Johnson is the 3rd district police officer shot and killed in as many months. Search crews have spotted the wreckage of a missing helicopter in a remote area of Loudoun County. State police say the 2 people aboard are believed to have been killed in the crash. The helicopter dropped from radar between 10:30 and 11 last night. An emergency locator signal was reported by the Leesburg Airport shortly thereafter. State police and Civil Air Patrol located the craft in a remote area about 5:30 this morning. The rain overnight had hampered their efforts. A military jury in Aberdeen, Maryland resumes deliberations today in the court-martial of Delmar Simpson, the Army drill sergeant accused of raping trainees. But first, jurors want to review defense witness testimony. The Bullets played well yesterday, but not well enough to compensate for the 55 points scored single-handedly by Michael Jordan. The Bulls beat the Bullets 109-104 in Game 2. Game 3 of the NBA playoffs will be at the US Air Arena. It's a must-win for the Bullets. Orioles lost to the Red Sox 13-7. Washington weather today, some mist and drizzle. will be clearing out early this morning, then mostly cloudy, and then clearing by this afternoon, a high 70 degrees. Tonight it'll be clear, down to 45. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high 70. Wednesday, partly sunny, high 75. 50 degrees in Bethesda, 52 in Fairfax, 53 at National. The time is 8:32. With Mix 107.3 News and Information, I'm Barbara Britt.
Come on, Pants. You can fit.
Finding there's more of you to go around? Use your Most ATM card to go shopping and get in shape with new running shoes. Your kid practicing to be a slugger? Use your Most card at an ATM to get your neighbor's windows fixed. But don't stop there, because Most is now a part of the Honor Network. So you can use your ATM card in twice as many places. Just look for the new green Honor signs where you shop, fill up, or get cash. And remember, it's only our name that's changing. So think of your ATM card as an Honor card and use it wherever you see green Honor signs. Like at a gas station, so you can get away. Now you can use your Most card where you see green Honor signs. Life should be this easy.
Now save $5 on an oil change, lube and filter, tire rotation and balance, or more at Exxon when you use your coupon and pay with your Honor ATM card. Contact your financial institution for details.
Tonight, it's the sensual WB drama that has suddenly brought a new thrill to Monday nights. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What would you do if your best friend fell into the grasp of a seductive stranger? A man no one has ever seen. A man who's been dead for centuries. Tonight, Willow accesses an ancient demon on the internet.
You have mail.
And his power to seduce minds
If you're not jacked in, you're not alive.
is his deadliest weapon of all.
Willow!
She's too close. What do I do?
Terror has a new address. The World Wide Web.
Kill her.
An all-new Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
But remember, the WB is always there for you and your family earlier in the evening. The Frog kicks off every Monday with Seventh Heaven. Tonight it's an all-new Seventh Heaven, followed by an all-new Buffy, only on the WB.
Tonight, beginning at 8 on WB50.
Cellular service lets you talk. But can cellular let you get messages, pages, show you who's calling before you answer, and keep your calls private so no one can listen in? Can cellular really do all that? Nope, it can't. But finally, something can. Sprint Spectrum. The personal phone, answering machine, and pager all in one. It does much more than cellular service. Surprisingly, for much less than cellular service. Watch your life come together in really nice ways. Call 800-311-4220 and get the full spectrum.
For a limited time only, save $40 on the all-in-one Sprint Spectrum at Radio Shack. Just buy a Sprint Spectrum Nokia handset at any Radio Shack and get $40 back by mail.
Pilot to Bombardier, prepare to make the drop.
Bombardier here. What are we dropping?
We're dropping a rate.
A what?
We're dropping Crestar's home equity line introductory annual percentage rate to 5.9%.
Wow, that's a big drop.
Yeah, but somebody's got to do it. We're over the target. Let it drop.
I'm dropping the rate all the way down to 5.9%.
Crestar's hassle-free home equity line rate is just 5.9% for the first 4 months. After that, it's as low as 0.75% over prime. Use the money any way you want. The interest on a Crestar home equity line may be tax deductible, and you could defer closing costs or avoid them altogether. Just call 1-800-CRESTAR or stop by your nearest branch soon, because you don't want to catch a rate when it's on the way up.
What more can they do?
Rates vary depending on size of line and loan to value. As of March 3rd, 0.75% over prime equals 9% APR. Maximum rate is 24%. Normal credit criteria apply. Offer subject to change. Consult a tax advisor. Property insurance required. Crestar Bank, an equal housing lender.
Diamond in the morning. It's 107.3.
Washington's Mix 107.3 at 8:41. 19 minutes to get in on time by 9. A little bit more sun this morning than anticipated. Perhaps in your area still cloudy, but you will see sun eventually. And 70 for the high today. Mostly sunny tomorrow and 70. Then Wednesday, partly sunny and 75. In Bethesda, 50. Fairfax, 52. Baltimore, 55. Dulles, the cool spot at 49. And National, 53. Mix 107.3.
You know, there's something that's always amazed me, and maybe you can explain this to me.
Well, let's try.
It's people who will say to you, you know, I have to go to this party tonight, and I really don't want to go because I don't like these people very much, but hey, free food. And I think to myself, that's fine if you're starving or if you really need to feed your children, but under ordinary circumstances,
yes,
if you don't like these people, buy your own food.
Food's relatively easy to come by.
You would think so. I mean, I just don't understand the concept of going through an evening of hell just so you can get some free hors d'oeuvres. But the Prevention Magazine has put out a survey under the charming title, Americans are pigs.
Oh, lovely. Well,
saying that 54% of Americans are bottomless pits who clean their plates even when they're stuffed to the gills.
No kidding.
That 50% of Americans say they will pig out at parties even when they're not hungry. And 39% say they will eat automatically just because food is available. 43% of women say they eat when they're bored.
Yeah.
And this is compared to only 31% of men, so men must have some other activity that we don't know anything about.
I think we do. But anyway, let's move on.
32% of women say they eat when they're depressed, and only 11% of men say they eat when they're depressed.
You know, it's interesting. One of the reasons people smoke or eat or drink is to change their state. Their physiological state. And if you've noticed, if you're sitting at your desk and you just can't get into whatever it is you're doing, if you get up and simply stretch, go for a short walk and come back, all of a sudden you can refocus.
Yeah.
It's changing your state. So in a lot of cases, you're bored or you're upset, you're angry, you get up to go feed yourself to increase your metabolism or satiate your body metabolically, and then all of a sudden you, quote, feel satisfied or better.
But when you're full, you're full. I mean, it's painful to put more food in your stomach than you can handle.
But it does happen, and I think that's why so many of us are a little bit overweight, because you learn that from when you're a kid. You know, clean your plate no matter what.
Well, they say rather than go to the refrigerator or the cabinet, have a diet beverage, take some fruit, peel an orange, eat that, and you'll find that you've satiated. What you really needed was simply to change your metabolic, your physiological state. Try that instead of just grabbing whatever that you think will satiate you.
Yeah, and if you don't like the people, don't go to the party.
Or just grab the Twinkies and go for it. You know.
That's right. Be happy with yourself.
Stacey, it's 8:43, 17 before 9. What's up with mixed traffic?
Well, it's winding down in most areas as far as any play-by-play events are concerned. There is an accident on the westbound freeway right before the ramp to go into the 3rd Street Tunnel. It's blocking the right side. I'm Stacey Bin with traffic on Mix 107.3.
Maybe you prefer cool, you like it hot. Anything that you like, well, that's what we've got. So whatever you want, just order up, please. You belong at Applebee's.
Welcome to a hot new idea from America's favorite neighbor, Skillet Sensations at Applebee's. Deliciously tasty, piping hot skillets bubbling with flavors everyone will love. From the shrimp and spice of our New Orleans skillet to the rich tomatoey zest of Sicilian pasta or the south of the border taste of Mesa Grande chicken. So get to Applebee's today and don't miss the hottest thing going right now, our all-new Skillet Sensations.
Yes, it's the come as you are. Eat what you like. Sit back and relax. Little neighborhood place. You belong at Applebee's.
A great place to eat and work. They're adding energetic staff at all of their Washington, D.C. locations. Stop in and apply with one of their managers today.
There's absolutely no way Volkswagen can offer a real Jetta GL for only $169 a month and a 2-year no-hassle lease. A real German-engineered car at that price, impossible. So I'm in Germantown, Pennsylvania to get a second opinion. Hey, buddy, are you German?
Well, yeah, my grandparents, they were.
Close enough. Does this look like a real German-engineered Jetta GL to you?
How's it driving?
Great, actually.
You feeling at one with the road?
As a matter of fact, yes.
All right, then it's a bona fide Volkswagen.
And that's your expert opinion?
Absolutely.
Are you sure both your grandparents were German?
Now you can get a genuine Volkswagen Jetta GL for only $169 a month on a 2-year no-hassle lease. That means 2 years or 24,000 miles of no-charge scheduled maintenance, a bumper-to-bumper limited warranty, the works. Trust us, the car and the deal are for real.
See your Washington area Volkswagen Volkswagen dealer today. This 2-year no-hassle lease on the Jetta GL won't last long.
24-month lease was $1,792.80, which includes a refundable security deposit due at lease inception. $168.97 per month for total payments of $40.51.20. Price excludes taxes, title, license, and dealer fees. Offer ends May 31st, 1997. Call 1-800-DRIVE-BW for details.
At Baltimore American Mortgage, our Home Advantage loan offers all the benefits of a bank home equity loan and more. With no equity requirements, no points, no home appraisal, and easy repayment terms of 5 to 25 years, our Home Advantage loan offers less hassle and more value than a bank home equity loan. It's that simple. Now more homeowners than ever before can take advantage of a low fixed rate loan to eliminate high interest credit card debt or borrow for home improvements, a new car, or college tuition. A Home Advantage loan is the easiest and most effective way to lower your monthly payments without having to worry about the strict equity guidelines of most banks. And the interest is often tax deductible. To start saving money right away, call Baltimore American Mortgage at 1-800-845-PLAN. That's 1-800-845-PLAN. Baltimore American Mortgage. Not bankers, just better.
Eliminate your credit card debt today. Call 1-800-845-PLAN. Available to homeowners in Maryland, Virginia, and D.C.
Diamond in the morning. Mix 107.3.
Washington's Mix 107.3, Diamond in the morning at 8:51. Love will find a way. It always does. And then we do something to screw it up. That's inevitable. Love will find a way.
Yeah, but it's just a detour many times.
Some sun through the clouds now. Eventually a partly sunny day and 70 for the high. Mostly sunny tomorrow, 70, 75 on Wednesday under sunny skies. Recently, Brooke Shields and Andre Agassi were married. In fact, the same weekend, Chris O'Donnell and Caroline Fentress were married. Mm-hmm. And Brooke and Andre, this is cute. Here's some things that occurred at their wedding. A little behind-the-scenes stuff.
Oh, good. Scoop.
Mm-hmm. The morning of the wedding, Brooke went for a walk on the grounds of the Stone Pine Estate in Carmel, which is unbelievable. It's breathtaking. Mm-hmm. Sat down on the lawn to meditate. Oh. The sprinkler system turned on and drenched her. She wore a Heidi Weissel gown, and he wore an Alfred Dunhill tux. Dunhill tuxes are very chic, very British cut, very, very elegant. One member of the paparazzi was arrested after he was caught sneaking around dressed like a bush.
Like a bush.
The bush would
he
move.
tied tree branches on.
Snap a picture. The bush would move. Snap a picture.
Eddie, have I got a job for you?
His name was Wile E. Coyote.
Brooke had a fake bride who took off in a town car after the ceremony to thwart the press, and a number of them did follow. 150 guests on hand, including Judd Nelson and Natasha Kinski. Dinner consisted of a choice of veal scallopini with mushroom risotto or chicken. Now, female guests received miniature porcelain wedding cake boxes, and men got silver luggage tags.
Nice. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Their first dance was to True Companion, sung by Grammy winner Mark Cohn. Not a bad wedding.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah.
I actually like the fact that she went out and meditated and got sprinkled on. I think she liked it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
As a positive, fun sign of things to come.
That's the story that will be told to the children and grandchildren for years down the road.
Chris and Caroline, meanwhile, O'Donnell's 4-year-old nephew, who was the ring bearer, got nervous, burst into tears, and refused to walk down the aisle. 250 guests, including Sandra Bullock and Joel Schumacher. Reception was held at the National Museum of Women and the Arts here in Washington. The dinner, lamb chops and spring asparagus. The first dance was to Jerome Kern's The Way You Look Tonight. And then O'Donnell's college buddies went wild, grabbed the microphone, and sang the lyrics to Shout. Then they formed a conga line.
Oh, boy, the conga line is trouble.
How do you go from How You Look Tonight to Shout?
Everybody's got to shout. The couple drove off in a 1929 Cadillac and spent their honeymoon on a private yacht in the Caribbean.
Nice.
Both sound like they got off to really nice starts to their lives together.
Fun weddings.
We certainly wish both couples the best. It's 8:54 in Washington, D.C. Mix 107.3's At Work Network. More than 50 minutes of continuous music an hour begins next on Mix.
Anacostia bridges are emptying out pretty nicely considering all the trouble. They've had a couple accidents on 295 near Portland Street, one on Suitland Parkway at South Cap, all cleared away. Brief delays at each bridge. Should be getting rid of the fender bender westbound on the freeway at the 3rd Street Tunnel. That's been a little on the heavy side from the 11th Street Bridge over to the U.S. Capitol exit. Wrapping up an accident inbound Memorial Bridge. Inbound 14th, uneventful, but it's slow into Shirlington and then leaving the Pentagon into downtown. No late developments on any of the western corridors or any of the routes in from the east. 270 still on the slow side in spots between Shady Grove and 28. It looks much better at the lane divide. Outer loop is running hot and cold from 95 around to Georgia. This traffic update brought to you by WB50, where tonight at 9, Buffy battles a demon spirit who's been unleashed into cyberspace. Catch an all-new Buffy the Vampire Slayer tonight at 9 on WB50. I'm Stacey Bin with traffic on Mix 107.3.
The best job opportunities in the Washington area are not advertised in the newspaper. They're on the internet at careershop.com. CareerShop's internet site lets you view over 10,000 full-time, part-time, and contract job openings in Washington and the U.S. You can even post your resume so employers can learn about you. CareerShop's Washington, D.C. job fair is currently in progress on the internet, featuring job opportunities at some of Washington's top employers. McKenna & Associates, a D.C. Metro-based technical recruiting firm, is hiring cutting-edge software developers and network services professionals. Troy Systems Incorporated is creating opportunities for talented professionals. Troy is actively seeking programmers, system analysts, network engineers, and AIS security analysts. OTI Incorporated has excellent telecommunication, OOI, Oracle, and Sybase DBA, COBOL, and system administration positions. And for the data networking opportunities, visit Bell Atlantic Network Integration at careershop.com. The best jobs in Washington are not in the newspaper. They're on the internet at careershop.com. If you don't have internet access, fax your resume toll-free. 1-888-321-JOBS.
Toyota is crunching the numbers to help you drive a new Toyota. Get a low-payment lease or crunch down the cost of a low price to sell with $500 cash back. Your Toyota dealer can crunch down your payments with a special 24-month lease on the Toyota Corolla, a full-size Avalon, even the all-new Camry. There's special low-payment leases this month on tough Tacoma 4x4s and Toyota 4Runners. Just named the best overall value by IntelliChoice. Or go for a RAV4. They're in stock now and waiting for you to drive a great April bargain. And now there's a special newspaper offer that could save you hundreds more. Just look for the Toyota special coupon ad in your local paper. Present the coupon when you buy or lease any Tercel, Corolla, Paseo, Tacoma, or T100 truck and get a down payment credit worth hundreds. Most offers end this month, so see your Toyota dealer now.
I know a place.
Americans are on a perpetual quest for adventure.
Ain't nobody crying.
Skyboarding, street luge, bungee jumping.
Ain't nobody worried.
Who else has an entire TV channel practically devoted to extreme sports like that? But hey,
I'll take you there.
we're not completely crazy. After all, the safety helmet industry is a multi-million-dollar one. And we did invent the secure new Chevy Malibu.
Mercy.
Malibu's comprehensive safety package includes anti-lock brakes, dual airbags, child security door locks, and daytime running lamps.
I'll take you there.
Not to mention those side guard door beams that kind of act like elbow pads.
I'll take you there.
So go ahead, grab your parachute and relax. Malibu gets you there in one piece. Question is, will you get back from skydiving that way? It's the car you knew America could build.
Oh, let me take you there.
The brand spanking new Chevy Malibu.
With Hewlett-Packard's new DeskJet photo quality color printers, you can print incredibly lifelike photos of things like your vacation.
Here's the whole family in front of John's Stamp Shop in Baltimore.
Which means the HP photo quality printers will make it easy to remember your intensely exciting vacation.
Here we are at Ray's Stamp Emporium in Wichita.
So why not go down to your HP retailer and see the photo quality printers?
Ray had a 5-cent Annapolis provisional on campus.
While you're at your retailer, you can also register to win a vacation for your whole family to Alaska, Vail, New England, or the Grand Canyon.
And here we are at Wally's Stamps in Tacoma. If you look behind my wife, you can actually see Wally.
And, of course, you'll also see the HP photo quality printers, which will be great no matter how you spend your vacation.
Hank Stamps and Coins, Salt Lake City. That was really fun.
Register to win a vacation for your family when you see the HP DeskJet 694C printer at CompUSA, Computer City, Micro Center, and other participating retailers. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Entry form must be postmarked by July 10th. Must be legal U.S. resident, 18 years or older.
WRQX Washington, a Disney ABC station. Where more than 50 minutes of continuous music kicks off the At Work Network.
The At Work Network from 9 to 5 every day.
On Mix 107.3.